Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching me today. Again, another day. I'm a little bit early because busy day ahead of me and didn't want to get stuck on the phone at noon. But I know you can watch this recording. So today, Friday, November 12th. Today, dreams do come true when through fundamentals. Dreams come through fundamentals. Fundamentals. I'm a little tongue tied today. But fundamentals, I know. Well, the first thing I'm going to say is that you've heard me say these things before, but repetition equals memory. You can't remember, well, unless you have one of those, memories or anything you see, photographic memory, you need to repeat and remind and repeat and remind and repeat and repeat and repeat, kind of, if you heard the term, muscle memory, until it's automatic. And successful agents master the fundamentals, and they do the fundamentals every day. It just happens because it's just they repeat it and repeat it day in and day out. So I'm going to give you some ideas to think about of some of the fundamentals of that you need to get strong with, because this business is not difficult to understand. I always say to many agents almost daily, this is one of the easiest things to figure out how to be successful. It's just reminding yourself, remembering, and doing it. It really is. Because again, 30 years in the business, seeing many agents, the ones that do excellent and are very successful. I see the ones that don't do are struggling, and I have seen the ones that have been very, very successful at one time and then fall apart because they lost the fundamentals. And I've seen the ones that have struggled for years and then all of a sudden pick up, like, now they're getting serious. Now they're concentrating. Now they're remembering and reminding themselves of what they have to do every day. So here are some of the things to think about. One is a clear vision. You have to have a strong, clear vision of where you want to go and what you want to do. What do you want to accomplish? You have to have a vision. Before you get anywhere, you have to have a vision of where you're going. You have to visualize your end of where you want to be. Two is have strong goals, daily goals, hourly goals, like the prospecting for this hour. How many calls am I going to make? How many contacts? How many things am I going to, how many people am I going to connect with? Am I building my database? Am I following up with the buyer? Am I scheduling something? You have to have clear goals, not just your end goal of, I want to be successful in real estate and this is the amount of money I want to make each year and this is how much I want to save and this is when I want to retire. I'm talking, you have to have daily, hourly, minute to minute goals too. So you have to have strong goals, a strong plan on how to get that done, and alongside with the plan is a schedule on what you have to do. You can't just wing it every day. You just can't say, okay, today I wake up, I'm going to think about what I'm going to do. That's what most agents do. Well, let's say most agents that are not at the level they want to be, they just wake up every day like, it's another day in real estate. What am I going to do today? And maybe I'll pick up the phone, maybe I'll that, and they don't have a plan or a strong schedule to keep themselves to. Next, a strong mindset. You know that the mindset, to me, when I think of mindset, that you know that a majority of your work every day, especially prospecting and building your business, is not going to equal results today. Everybody you call is not going to buy a house today or tomorrow or next week. This is a long-term building process. The agents, two things. The agents that have quick success are, it's, to my opinion, two things. One, it's a numbers game. They are calling, they are connecting with so many people that the numbers just add up. There's going to be a certain percentage of people that you connect with that will use you. And if I get quick success, I'm just talking about quick success too, it's just a little bit of luck. It is. There is a little bit of luck involved with the quick success. What I mean by that is that they talked to and communicated, had great conversations with, built a connection with enough people, and caught these people at the right time. Now you've got to plan your success. How many agents, not too many, can say how many transactions do they think they will have next year and know the actual buyers and or sellers? What I mean by that is most successful agents do such a great job of communicating, doing their business, connecting with people, asking for referrals, and the business just keeps going. They go, oh my God, I have nothing for next month, and then they just do their daily things, and things come in because they're not keeping a good spreadsheet of all of the people they talk to. They're just hoping that they talk to enough people, have enough people in my database, I'm following up to them, doing all the right things, the number should add up, a certain percentage of them will buy and sell, and that does happen. But my suggestion is that every person in your database that you talk to, you should have a time, a month, a year, 5 years on your spreadsheet, on your contact management system, easily to pull up. So like at the end of this year, I'm like, let me pull up all the people over my whole career, over the last many years, or how many years, it could be this year, last year, it could be all of them. It said they're going to buy now, this year, because someone told you last year, it's going to be next year. Someone told you 2 years ago, about 2 years. Someone told you 3 years ago, 3 years ago. And you can pull up and go, these are all of the people that I've been following up with over the years, could be sooner, that said they probably would be interested now. And a certain percentage of those will actually be right. So if you have 100 people that told you over the last few years that this is the year 2022, they'll probably be buying. Maybe they're retiring, maybe they're getting married, maybe they're just whatever. Obviously anything that when people plan. Of course people move and have to move and buy and sell, without notice. They're not planning it, but there's a lot of people that do. I'm one of those. So, but then you could pull up that spreadsheet and go, hey, I have 100 people over this that said this is the year they'll probably be buying and or selling. I know I'm going to get a certain percentage from them. It's a good chance I'm going to have a good year next year because I have all of these people that have been following up on my database. If you don't have that kind of strong schedule, that strong organization, that strong plan, you're just going to, it's just a numbers thing, and you're just going to have to keep doing it and know that, and have faith that you make these calls and have these things that those people will call you without even knowing when they're buying and selling. Next, you have to have strong skill sets and communication. Your listing presentation, buyer presentation, your way you communicate with people, and tweaking of what you say and how you say it to make sure that everybody you talk to knows that you are their trusted real estate advisor and want to use you, that you're their trusted real estate advisor, and they want to refer you to their friends and family when they're ready. So you've got to work on your skill set and your communication, and be strong with that. And know that you're the best person for the job, and have the strong confidence that you are the best agent for them. And last, I will say today, is you have to have the discipline. You gotta have the discipline to do the work, the discipline to be organized, the discipline to make yourself accountable for what you're going to do every day. You have to have the discipline. I got to make myself accountable, because remember, you're the one-man woman shop. You're a one-man woman business. You're the CEO, the CFO, the COO. You're the person that answers the phone. You're the person that sends out the mail. You're everything. Unless you have a staff and you're on a team, great too if you have that help. But most agents aren't. They're just one man, one woman business. Now, this is what I think every day, because how I make myself accountable. If I had a board of directors above me, if I ever went public, which not going to happen, but I'm just saying, you see some of these private companies go public. Again, I'm not saying this, I'm never doing that, but you see that. But now those private companies, no matter how big or small they are, they had their hierarchy. Now they're public. Now they're under scrutiny. Now they have a board of directors and people making them even more accountable. So the point I'm getting at is that think of that. At the end of the day, if you were not you and looked at what you did for the day, did you do a good job? Would you want to keep yourself hired to do the job that you are doing? So you have to have that discipline, and you have to get to the point to be strong enough to tell yourself you're not doing a good job. You're not doing everything you're supposed to be doing today. You're not elevating your game, elevating your business, elevating your skills, your communication, and you're not doing the things you should be doing. Of course, I know myself at the end of every day, could I pushed it a little bit more? Maybe, but I know that I followed my schedule. I did the things I was supposed to do. I made the calls, returned the calls. At the end of the day, I cleaned my slate, and I could go to bed soundly, knowing that I didn't leave a stone unturned, that I've already planned. Because, of course, there's more stones, there's more calls, there's always calls to make, there's always people to meet, there's always people to do. You can't do everything every day, but if you plan it, saying this is what I want to accomplish tomorrow, and you get that done, you could go to bed soundly and go, I did it. I got through all the tasks and made the calls and made the prospecting and followed up with the people, returned everybody's call, every agent, everybody, and you go, I did everything I planned. But if you don't make that plan and don't have the discipline to give yourself that plan, then the next day you're either winging it, and then at the end of the day you're either telling yourself, maybe I did enough, maybe I should have done more, and you go to bed like, could I done a little bit more? So that's what I want to leave you with. Have the discipline to put things in your schedule. Have a plan. Have that in the day so you could go through that day, no matter if you got a new buyer, a new seller, a new prospect, a new person in your database, you could go and go, I did everything I did. I had a good day. I did all the things I wanted to do to accomplish. So hopefully that makes some sense. So again, use me as a resource. Call, text, email me anytime. Over 30 years of real estate experience, I love to help with my experience of tens of thousands of homes that I've sold, trillions of dollars in real estate, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. We have over 500 active agents right now, and the hundreds and thousands and thousands of agents that I've trained and helped and mentored over the last 23 years of having this office. I want to share that with as many people as possible, and I enjoy giving that experience and that opinion and to help you get to the next level. So that's it for today. Have a great Friday, great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.